on tap for you on MLB Network, coming your way from historic Fenway Park in Boston. Ought to be a good one here between the Boston Red Sox and the New York Yankees. It's baseball on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. Zach Britton is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Yanks. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, we're getting a look at a real competitive pitcher here. Career ERA in the low threes, and that's not an easy thing to do in the day and age of small ballparks and guys swinging for the fences. Rock solid pitcher, does a lot of things well, and it'll be fun to watch him work in this one here today.
Here's Mookie Betts, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And we're underway as the first pitch is a check swing, but a called strike, 0-1. In previous meetings with Britton over the years, a number of meetings, he's 1 for 7. Here it comes on 0-2. And the 0-2 here is fought off at the plate, and we'll do it again. And this is taken for a called third strike as the leadoff man is set down to open up the ball game. And now here's how the visiting Red Sox line up in this one. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, one thing's for sure, they love what Mookie Betts brings to their offense. He's an imposing figure with a bat in his hands, always seems to turn in a good at-bat, and he can do a lot of damage when he barrels up the ball. 2 balls and no strikes now to the Red Sox left fielder. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes in this one, Mr. James Kingsley.
Hey, Dero, James Kingsley's a pretty good umpire. He doesn't get too excited, keeps things under emotions. He's a pretty good ball and strike umpire.
Yeah, James Kingsley will never show you up, and he's always approachable.
3-1 the count now. The 3-1. Lifted the other way down the left field line. Gardner on the move, but he can't get there. It's over his head. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
Just goes to show you, if you're going to throw that two-seam fastball away, which I don't think is the best pitch anyway, you better start that thing out of the zone and let it work its way back to the corner. With this one, it started out on the corner, so it leaked back right over the heart of the plate and got whacked.
And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1. Count is 1-2 now. Benintendi, the runner at second with 1 away. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
This is why it's so hard to be successful as a hitter when you fall behind in the count 1-2. You're probably expecting some sort of off-speed pitches, but when the pitcher offers up a good hard fastball, it's pretty hard to adjust and catch up to it.
Gregorius is there. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Red Sox lead 1-0 in the Reds. Here comes Brett Gardner now as he'll lead things off in the home first. First delivery to him on the way. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Bogarts charging in on it, and that's the first out. With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, Matt, we all know it. The man to watch, Giancarlo Stanton. He finished last season with the most home runs in the major leagues. He won the Major League home run title. He can put a ball into orbit when he catches it, and I hope he catches one in this game.
So striding in, Aaron Judge, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Hit hard up the middle, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Even though that pitcher was able to execute in off the plate, batter was able to keep his hands inside that baseball and drive it up the middle.
Giancarlo Stanton now, as the first pitch misses to him. It's ball 1. Stanton, a former Miami Marlin, he was acquired via trade last year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
Hit hard on the ground to second, and Stanton's aboard. It's a base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners following the one-out single.
Hey, maybe we have something brewing right here. That has to be the case. When you're facing an elite level A starter, numero uno, you have to find a way to get to him. Any chance you get, maybe this is their opportunity early.
Here's Didi Gregorius as he lays off a fastball too low for ball one. The 1-1 pitch. Inside here with the hard stuff, and it's 2-1 now.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
Aaron Hicks waits on deck. The 3-2 pitch. Grounded up the first baseline. And a base hit as the run will score from third, and the Yankees score first. It's 1-0.
Hey, Dero, they're making this guy pay. That's 3 straight singles and a run driven in.
Yeah, nothing hit extremely hard. Killing them softly, station to station with those knocks.
Into the box, Aaron Hicks, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one.
Hey, he finds himself in a tough situation early, and he's going to have to execute a pitch to get out of it. But if he does, it'll build confidence, and he starts rolling.
Oh, hold on. What a stop. Great stab, but they extend their lead as the runner comes around to score.
Oh, man, this looked like it was going to be a fantastic play. Then he just blows the throw. Love the effort, but a good throw would have gotten him. Got to make the whole play for it to count.
Here's Miguel Andujar now, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Another first inning RBI opportunity for him here. Try to get him to chase the fastball there, but he lays off. 1-2.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball just off the corner, and I mean just off the corner.
Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Here now the 2-2. Here's a swing and a long drive high in the air and deep to center field. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. So a 3-run blast to deep center here, and that'll stake the Yankees to a 5-0 lead now.
Well, that ball right there was right up in the happy zone. It doesn't take much to drive one out of the ballpark when you connect on a high pitch like that. The backspin carried that one right out of here.
Stepping in now, Gary Sanchez. As Sale will get the upper hand to start the at-bat here at strike 1.
As a manager, when you see a guy struggling like this in the first inning, your mind starts racing, trying to figure out about how long you're going to go with this guy and how many guys you might end up having to use out of your bullpen just to get through this thing. Not a good spot to be in.
1-2 to the Yankees catcher. Still only 1 out in the inning. Now another 1-2. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first and no swing. It's ball 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And you wonder about the control now as he misses high with the slider. Luke Voigt is on deck. And he fouls this one off. The next 3-2. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a walk.
Well, he battled to get it to a 3-2 count, but that pitch wasn't even close. Now he's got a man on with 1 out, so he's got to focus on trying to get the ground ball.
So stepping in, Luke Voigt. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. He's set and the pitch. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And it's gone into the monster seats. So a 2-run shot to left center as this lead swells to 7-0.
That's one of those pitches you wish you could take back as soon as it leaves your hand. But guess what? There are no delete or rewind buttons in baseball. That's a mistake, and it was a good job by his opponent to make him pay for it.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. As the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
On to first, and a good stretch over there is going to get him by a step for the second out. Now, and it doesn't look like the manager fully agrees with that out call at first. It appears he may opt to challenge it and have the play reviewed.
Well, I think we're going to have to wait and see what the word is from the dugout. But here's another look at it. Wow. Tough to tell if he was out for certain from that angle. I can see why this was a really tough call for the umpire.
And it appears they will decide not to challenge the call on the field, so the runner is out at first. Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now a bouncing ball hit to Pedroia at second. And in time at first, and hallelujah, the side is retired. Final damage here, 10 come to the plate, 7 runs score. On to the second inning now from Fenway Park. Here's Steve Pearce now. He leads off this half inning in what they hope will be a rebuttal to all those runs they just gave up.
Well, Matt, after getting socked in the mouth by an opposing team, can lift the team up a bit. We'll see if they can string something together.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
All right, boys, let's take a look at how the Yankees are setting up on defense today. And guys, what I want you to focus on and the numbers. And the numbers tell them that they're a better team defensively, moving guys around and shifting as much as they can.
There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Nothing across here this half. On now to the bottom of the second. It's the Yankees 7 and the Red Sox nothing. Digging in, Aaron Judge. He singled his last time up.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Now at the plate, Giancarlo Stanton. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. And this pitch just about saws him off as he can't get extended at all. It's strike one. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are two gone now. Striding in once again, Didi Gregorius, looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball one. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Bradley is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. So much baseball history here at Fenway Park, in and around the stadium, as we continue our coverage of Major League Baseball on MLB Network. Hicks is under it. One away. Here's Jackie Bradley now. In previous meetings with Britton over the years, he's only 2 for 10. Ball one to start the at-bat. The set and the 1-0 pitch. Left side. Andahar brings it in. And the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely. Oh, but look here. The manager's up and out of the dugout, so it appears he might opt to challenge that last safe call at first.
Yeah, Matt, definitely a close play right there. And we're going to take another look at it right here. Boy, that's just so tough to tell for sure from that angle. So we'll see what the decision is from the dugout, whether they want to challenge or not.
In now, Mookie Betts. As he lines it hard to the right side, but out of play. 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. Bouncer down the line. That winds up foul for the second strike. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Chopped weakly to the left. Andujar's got it. And indeed, no look at second. He'll go straight to first and take the sure out. Into the box now, Andrew Benintendi. Runner in scoring position with Sugan. Popped him up. Andujar over to his right. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Stepping in, Aaron Hicks. He reached base on an error and later came around to score last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. In tight here with the first pitch fastball. That's 1-0. Hicks is certainly known in part for power at the plate, in particular in these types of matchups against a left-hander on the mound.
Yeah, because he knows that lefty can't get inside on him. What a comforting feeling you know it is as a hitter when that pitcher has nowhere to go on the inner half of the plate.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Miguel Andujar. He hit a big 3-run bomb in his first plate appearance. But right at the shortstop for the second out. Stepping into the box, Gary Sanchez. He drew a walk his first time up. And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball one. One and one. Here it comes. And this ball runs away for ball two. 2-1. Swung out and missed, and it's even at 2-2. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
And you know what? Give this guy some credit up there, because this had the look of being a very quick inning. He's been able to stretch this at-bat out a little bit, and that's...
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. For the plate now is the designated hitter, J.D. Martinez. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. 1 ball, no strikes, the count. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1. Here's a swing, and oh man, way out of here.
What a blast that was. So here it is again, accompanied by show track. Great exit velocity, and the projected distance comes back at over 470 feet. An impressive thing to watch when it happened, and even more impressive to quantify with the numbers.
Xander Bogaerts will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Behind 0-2 now.
1 run on 3 hits, and 1 error on the Boston line score.
Hard hit ball to second. On to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out. First offering on its way. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. Missed with a slider.
Remember, he was a strikeout victim last time up, but this at bat seems to be a totally different direction. He's showing good patience now, and he's got a real good count at 2-0.
And he misses low here, so the count goes to 3-1. Waiting next is Dustin Pedroia. Sinker misses. Ball 4. Standing in, Dustin Pedroia. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Gardner is there, and he makes the catch for the second out. Coming to the plate now, Eduardo Nunez. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And that one stays. The 1-0 home. Taken on the inside corner for strike 1. Soft liner to the left side. And this will be pulled in easily for the final out of the inning. The Red Sox do pick up a run on the solo shot. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's the Yankees 7 and the Red Sox 1. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Luke Voigt. He hit a 2-run jack in his first at-bat.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Danny, he turned that fastball on. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
And bobbled out there by Pedroia. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Now batting, number 25.
So coming to the plate, Gleyber Torres. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Here comes the first pitch. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Ranging back is Bradley. Oh, and this deflects right off him. The relay, and he's safe.
Any hitter will tell you that a shot like that just feels different. It sounds different off the bat. See his arms get extended, right arm tucked up against his body, barrel of the bat all over the ball, and he smokes it right off the wall at left center. A little more hang time, and that one probably gets out of here.
Here's Brett Gardner now, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. And now the Red Sox will get a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. And he took something off of it there. It's 1-2. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Ready for another shot now. Aaron Judge, 1 for 2. He singled and struck out in 2 trips. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And they'll start him with a fastball that misses down and away for a ball. 1-0. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And nearly a 3-run shot. Instead, it's a foul ball. He got him. And it'll probably take a base hit now to get that runner across from third. Giancarlo Stanton now. He's 1 for 2 in this one.
Nice two-seam fastball there. You don't usually see a lot of swings and misses with that pitch unless it's really moving. So that one must have had some real good late life.
No balls and a strike to count. Sales sets. Here's the 0-1. Tough slider over the inside corner for a strike.
This is a perfect time for him to break out that nasty changeup. Great arm action on it and bury something in the dirt. Try and get a swing and a miss.
Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. And that ends the inning. Striding in, Christian Vasquez. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit. 1 ball, no strikes to count. A 1-0 delivery. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Now, when you've got a 6-run lead out there, there's no reason not to go right at guys. You have to keep attacking the zone.
The 2-1. Hit the other way out toward right field. Judge is on the move, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Now batting, the center fielder.
First pitch on its way. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Hey, he caught him off guard right there. I like that pitch. High fastball executed. I know he's known for the sinker ball, but if he can get some eye levels up and down, he's going to have some success.
Took a wave at 1 around the shins with no luck. Here's a fastball in on the fist, and that'll even things up at 2-2. The 2-2 is looked at for ball 3.
One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat as this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
1 out, nobody on. Hit down the line at first, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the second out.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Loud contact by Mookie and a ball carrying well to left field. It bangs off the billboard, and it's out of here.
You've heard people talk about towering home runs. Well, when you hit one over the monster, you know you've hit one. The only question on this one, was it going to stay fair? And it did.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. And the starter remains out there despite just allowing the long ball. We thought maybe they'd go and get him, but no indication of that yet.
Yeah, to me, that home run was a sign that he's starting to get a little bit tired out there. It was a good pitch to hit, and it's typically the command that starts slipping when you're fatiguing a little bit. So I can't see him being out there much longer.
The 1-2. Fouled away. Just inside, not by much. It's 2-2. 2 runs, 4 hits, and 1 error on the Boston line score. This one misses, and that'll fill the count here. 3-2 with 2 away.
What we're seeing here is a really smart at bat. They got to be thinking the man on the mound is getting a little short on gas, so when you go up there and make him throw a bunch of pitches, you're more likely to get a good pitch to hit or at least force him out of the game.
Hit on the ground out to short, and that's through for a hit.
Boy, that wasn't a very good pitch there, up and away. That breaking ball, Zero, that slider intended to be down and away. Instead, it was up and away.
Yeah, that was definitely a missed spot.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no doubt home run. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. His second. Here comes the Yankee manager now up out of the dugout on his.
Number 55, Sonny Gray.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. Gray has pitched north of 700 innings in the majors and sports a respectable ERA just under 3.50. 2 balls and no strikes for Bogaerts. 3 runs already home here. Strike called. 2-1. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Steve Pearce would be next if they can keep this inning alive. 3-2 now.
When you get yourself to a 3-1 count and you get a fastball, those are the ones you really want to punish. Couldn't get the bat on it, so we'll see if that comes back to haunt him.
And he misses ball 4, so he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces. Next up for the Red Sox, Steve Pearce. It was a walk in his last trip. Ball 1. Swung on and hit deep to left center. Gardner going back, and just short of a home run. This ball's off the wall. And the runner from first comes around to score. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance. And he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
And Pedroia behind 0-2 now. Here's the 0-2. Tapper up the line. Voigt is up with it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate, and they. Here's Didi Gregorius. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First offering on its way. And a fastball just a bit high. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
And this is why he's struggling right here. He's not able to pound the strike zone early in the count. These guys are finding themselves in serious count leverage situations, and good hitters aren't going to miss.
2-1 now. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Bradley has a beat on this one, and he's got it for out number 1. Stepping up to the plate, Aaron Hicks. 0 for 2 of the runs scored so far. Here's the pitch. And that's swung on and missed for strike 1.
Hey, it's been a little bit of a rough outing for this guy in this one so far. And one thing you can look at if you want to get really picky, less than 60% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. hard liner to center field. Bradley is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2.
Now batting, third baseman.
Digging in once again, Miguel Andujar. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. He sends it out to left field. Well hit. Benintendi has to retreat to the track, but he has it to. Ready for another chance. Eduardo Nunez. Career numbers against Sonny Gray. He's gone 2 for 8. He's taken him deep once. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. Here's a breaking ball that falls in there for a strike to even things at 1-1. Down the third baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. Stepping up now, Christian Vasquez. No hits to this point. Here's a slider to start things out. Looked at for ball 1. Hits are even at 7 apiece. And this one's too far inside, ball 2.
A lot of righty pitchers will throw that 2-seamer to right-handed hitters to try to jam the guy or even make some firewood. He got it in there, but that was a good take to lay off and take the ball.
2 balls and a strike now. To short. And that's the second out.
Now batting.
Here's Jackie Bradley now. A hit in 2 tries so far. Two out, nobody on. Behind 0-2 now.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the third strike, and the inning is over. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. They're down 2, 7-5. Tyler Thornburg enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 47.
Striding into the box, Gary Sanchez. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. The 1-0 home. Misses for the second ball. And some action now in the Boston bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing. Now a pitch swung on and missed. It's 2-1. Into the corner and slicing foul. Here now the 2-2. And he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame.
Now batting,
Luke Boyd will stand in here, but before he does, let's take you back to the very first inning. This was a 2-run home run right out of the gate that really got these guys off to a fast start. Right-hander against right-hander, as this is a ball 1-0. Sanchez. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And that one stayed too low apparently. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now. The 3-2 pitch locks him up for strike 3. Digging in and looking for more, Gleyber Torres. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. From the stretch. Missed with a breaking ball. The 1-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike.
Counts 21.
The 1-1 home. Takes a pitch for strike number 2.
Hey, I don't blame him right there. Giving up on that inside curveball, little front hipper. That's a tough pitch. You just can't figure out where the point of contact should be.
The 1-2 is at the knees and called strike 3. Here's Brett Gardner now, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fouled off. 2 out with the man at first. And he watches a called strike at the knees. No balls and 2 strikes. From the stretch. High in the air out to center field. There to pull it in is Bradley. He does, and that'll end the inning. 1 left. Here's Mookie Betts. He went deep last time up.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the brake, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
Hit sharply on the ground. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game. So it's an inning opening single to kick off their half of the 7th. So striding forward now, Andrew Benintendi. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. A line shot to third base. J.D. Martinez will stand in again as he looks for home run number 3 in the ball game as we flash you back here to his second home run. This was back in the 5th inning as he has the long ball working in his first few at-bats. Line drive to center field. Hicks is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. Here's Xander Bogaerts now, and with men on base and 2 away, it feels like this at-bat could go a long way toward deciding this thing.
No doubt, Matt. A base hit here changes this game quite a bit. But if they can't score here, it looks pretty bleak for them heading into the last couple of innings.
And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch. Betts at second with 2 down. 1-2 to the Boston shortstop.
Not too often you see a changeup come across at 88 miles an hour on the gun. Still effective when you're throwing a fastball in the high 90s, though.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end. 1 left for the Red Sox. They're down 7-5. Number 70 will take the ball now as the new pitcher. Here's big Aaron Judge. Here comes the first pitch. Try to check it, and it's 0-1.
Right fielder, Aaron Judge.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. He struck him out, the 3rd time he's fanned in the game. Next will be the designated hitter, Giancarlo Stanton. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. 0-1 the count. The 0-1. Missed with a slider. Bases are empty, 1 man out. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. Strike 3. Striding forward now, the Yankee cleanup hitter, Didi Gregorius. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. 1-0 the count. Belted high and deep into right center. Looking up is Bradley. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. Solo shot to right center as they open up an 8-5 lead. Standing in now, Aaron Hicks. Popped him up. Bogarts waits on it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Yanks able to add on one more via the solo home run. Here's Steve Pearce now. He'll begin things here against Sonny Gray.
First baseman number 25, Steve Pearce.
The windup and the 0-1. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. Gone. He finds the short porch for a home run. Well, if you're just joining us, that's the 7th home run hit so far in this game. Really unbelievable stuff.
Dan, I can only speak from my own past experiences. When the flags are blowing out, you want as many at-bats as you can, and that's exactly what's happened. This ball's jumping at you.
You know, D-Row, this is always a nightmare for a pitcher. Not only is this a good hitting ballpark, but the wind blows out on top of it. This is the last place you want to be a pitcher at.
And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now. As we near the end of this one, I think it's safe to say that the story of the game has undoubtedly been the long ball. Guys, what do you think about what we've witnessed?
Well, as a former offensive player, I absolutely love it. Kudos to both lineups for doing absolute damage today. One of the most fun watches of the year.
You know, D-Row, what this shows me is this new age way of guys going up there, and they're swinging hard. You need to make good pitches, quality pitches.
Now batting, third baseman, Eduardo Nunez.
Dylan Betances is on the pitch here in the 8th with nobody.
Now pitching for the Yankees, number 68, Dylan Betances.
Into the box, Eduardo Nunez. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
At the plate, Christian Vasquez. Previous history against Dylan Betances. He's a .333 hitter. 1 ball, no strikes to count. And that one just missed outside. Still only 1 out in the inning. 3-1.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game. First offering on its way. And that one stayed up a little high.
That's a good pitch to lay off right there. That cutter inside. And that is a real tough pitch for hitters to lay off of. And a lot of times, if you do swing at that cutter in, you're going to end up with some firewood in a broken bat.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
That's a big strikeout there with the tying run over at first base. Now, with 2 outs, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that guy home. Probably need a ball in the gap to give him a chance.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Vasquez is off at first with 2 away. And a little self-preservation down at first as he pulls that one in to end the inning. So 2 runs come across here, both coming via the solo home run. Here's Miguel Andujar now. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. Swung on and missed. 1-1. So 1-1. There's a fastball that misses. Here's a high pop-up. Nunez is calling for it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Digging in now for the Yankees, Gary Sanchez. Last time up, he was hit by a pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Oh, and this one ran in and got it, and that's twice now he's been hit in this one. At the plate, Luke Voigt. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at-bat. Oh, this is hit to third. Will it be 2? Pedroia on to Pierce. It's a double play, and the inning is over. The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. Previous history against Dellin Betances, not a big sample size, 0 for 1. A 1-0 delivery. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
That's straight smoke at 99, guys. It's almost unfair.
Now a Slurve's going to bounce up to the plate as he lays off it for a ball. 2-2.
I think he'll be frustrated with himself about that swing. He was in a good hitter's count and ended up chasing one out of the zone. Now the count's even again.
Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. The 2-2 one more time. Just a bit low, ball 3. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game. Here's J.D. Martinez. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. Fastball that just misses inside.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
And he missed with it. Ball 4. So that means now the potential tying run will move into scoring position at second. Now a bunt attempt here. And the throw will come to first, so the sacrifice works as planned. Coming to the plate now, Steve Pierce, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Comes set, and the 0-1. Just missed with a breaking ball. 1 out with the possible tying and go-ahead runs on base here. 2-1 to the Red Sox first baseman.
A lot of times you see guys get
Aroldis Chapman comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the ninth. The 2-1 home. Swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
I kind of like the aggressive attitude right here. I know he's in a jam. What does he do? He goes to his best stuff, and that's the fastball.
Flying toward right center. And that will get down as he delivers a big one here. It's a base hit. Throw to second, but he's in there.